少林基本练习2：走步、垫步、单足跳、双足跳、腿法、距感。走步。In the Chinese martial arts, a lot of time you chase your enemy or get away from the enemy. So there's a leg stepping process, very important. You have to learn to step fast and quick with the right way. So this one, when you step in, you have to have a good route. So next one, we're going to show you a few examples for you to practice. Most of them come from long fist, but a couple of them from white crane. Okay, the first one you're going to see is called 行步, called walking stance. So you just one hand in front, the other one hook on the back. They squat down, then you walk it, and move. You can walk. So when you step in, you cannot use the back side of this part. You use this part, every time you step on, the brain get vibrate. So usually, when you step this one, you use the outside edge. So if you walk, eventually you touch this way. So you go this way. Okay, so you should remember this thing. So when you practice, you don't cause any kind of brain damage. So you walk, the body remain low. Do not run. You walk fast, but cannot run. It's very important keys. Do not run. Walk fast. Of course, you can turn very simply. You can turn backwards and turn forward, any way you want to. Okay, now, some students can demonstrate it, and you take a look. The next thing next stepping we can do is called crab walking. It imitates the crab. In the long fist, they use a lot. For example, this enemy, he face to you. So you walk this way. So when we walk this way, actually the body moves towards the sideway. It's pretty safe. You go this way, it's dangerous. This one also allows you to kick very fast. It's only that this leg I can kick, this leg also I turn I can kick. So this kind of crab walking is very common in the long fist style, to get in and get out very quickly. So now you can see it's crab walking. Thank you, Mike. Next stepping is called snake walking, because they follow the pattern of snake, go to this curve way. So usually they go this exercise. So this one can also go in backwards, going this and this and this. Again, when you go this forward and go backwards, either leg you can kick, but you never know how you kick it. But most important is try to open up these joints. So these hip joints can be so flexible and can be moved so fast through the training. So you can step in or you can kick. This part is very, very flexible and with good speed. Yeah, so next one you're going to see is snake walking. So this is a pattern you can see performed by a few students. Thank you. Yeah, next training is called dog walking. The duck walking actually there's no martial art purpose. The whole concept of that is try to train in the strength of your ankle, your knee, and hip joints while you're moving. So this exercise is important, especially in ancient time, because these three joints is a major part of the body, which will support the entire body's weight. So when you squat down like this position, you walk like a duck. So you move and move very quickly, and you move backwards very quickly too. Yeah, move forward is more practical. Move backwards, sometimes you can fall easily. Okay. Now next time you're gonna see the duck walking. Next one is called Qixing Xingbu. That means 7-star walking stepping. This one is originally from the White Crane style. Because my expertise is White Crane and Long Fist. That's why all the stepping I introduced to you, most is from Long Fist and the White Cranes. So this one, what they do, you try to distribute your weight 50-50 in the center. The 50% front, 50% on the rear leg. So like that, then you learn to step in and turn. The whole idea is try to twist your quad or this hip joints area. Turn to the side and go forward and then turn until you can see my arms for you to line up. This kind of stance is try to train the foundation, especially the routine of a White Crane style. Because White Crane belongs to the Southern style. So a lot of time the battle happened on the boat. On the boat, the leg has to be very firmly rooted on the boat, otherwise it can fall. So because the reason White Crane, they always train this stance, 50-50, so the body easy to control the body instead of going forward completely or going backward completely in the battles on the boat. Okay, next one you're going to see is a 7-star walking stepping from the White Crane style. All right, this one will conclude the stepping training. Even though I give you only a few examples, eventually you can find a lot of drilling or training for yourself. Okay, except the last one is all others from Long Fist. The 7-star stepping is from White Crane. You want to know more about White Crane stepping, there are more than that. Please refer to White May Productions for the White Crane Kung-fu video tape. It's inside, you can find all the training there. Okay, thank you. 垫步、单跳步。Yeah, the next section we're going to introduce is all the hopping and jumping technique. Hopping and jumping, especially in the Northern style, they use a lot. Southern style uses some, but not as much Northern style. Southern style usually try to approach the enemy from long distance to short distance. And just for, in this case, the hand can easy to reach the enemy and for striking. But the long fist is not. Long fist usually you step forward or jump forward and for attacking. Okay, next one you can see called hopping. Hopping is very commonly used for both Northern style and Southern style. For example, if a mic is the enemy, get down. So this is called long distance. Long distance, both sides cannot hit each other. This is called middle distance because that means my leg can kick it. My leg can kick it. But at the same time, the hand cannot reach it. When you go to this distance, it's called short distance. So in a fight, usually in this kind of situation, but how do you reach the short distance? That's called hopping. When you go hop, that's where the leg go in, go to the short distance. So next one you can see, the first one will be hopping forward. The second one, when I hop forward, in order for him to prevent me, he hop backwards. So that's called backward hopping. So next two, you're going to see this training. Okay, thank you, Mike. Now, next one we're going to talk about sideway hopping. Sideway hopping actually is defensive. For example, somebody attack you, you try to get out of the way. For example, if you hear, wow, away, you're going out of the way, then you're going out of the way. So from here you can train. You can hop forward and hop backwards for this kind of training. But it's not for attack. This is different from next one, because next one you hop with the angle so you can attack the opponents. And this one, actually, you are retreating, or you try to avoid attack by hopping your body sideways. Okay, so now next one, you're going to see about this one. In the last one, you already learned sideway hopping. But sideway hopping, you can use it to avoid enemy's attack or to set up the angle for attack. So now what you're going to see is you set up the angle, then immediately you hop forward to attack. So eventually you have sideway and forward hopping to reach the opponents. Okay, for example, is a mic, he's an enemy. His mic is forward, so you hop to the sideway. So first one is hop sideway, immediately you hop forward for this side. So you have two hopping. One hopping to the side, immediately you hop forward to this angle. That's what you're going to see for this training for this side.
跳跃。点跳。
Yeah, and next is called touch and jump. You touch and use that one to bounce your body and jump forward. This one is you can jump further than the earliest one. The other one is a hopping. So in the hopping distance, it's about this distance. You hop forward, you got in. But when you touch jump, even that far away, you can jump in very quickly. You touch, see how close I touch? When I touch it, boom, I go in. Because this one, you can use right away for immediate attack. So it's called touch and jump. The same thing, you have to go forward and you have to go backward. The same thing. You touch and jump, get away. So it's not the same as hopping. So try to distinguish the difference. Yeah, next one is a sideways touch jump. Sideways touch jump, we try to avoid enemy's attack very quickly to the side with a longer distance. Instead of just earlier we talked about hopping. You go hopping, it's just hopping. You can see the distance is much shorter. But now you go touch and jump, the distance is much further. For example, this touch and you jump, and this touch and you jump, and this touch and you jump. It's very fast, go to sideways. So next one you can see is going to jump zigzag. So for example, this and touch and jump. Let's go zigzag.
点跳抢空门。
Okay, next one, use this kind of jumping technique to occupy the door to attack. For example, now Mike is my enemy. So for me to attack, this is called empty door. I want to occupy this door because when I attack this door, it's exposed for my attacking. So from here you can see what I do. When I step in, I already touched by this leg. So touch, now I jump in to attack. So it's not the same as hopping. When you're hopping, you don't touch so close. You're hopping, you go here, then you hop in again. So this one actually touch it. The same time, if I go the other side, it will be this, and you touch it, and you jump again, go this side. Okay? So now you can see, you're going to see this one is more aggressive. Step, step, big step. Step and touch and jump. That's it. And relax. Step and jump. That's it. Relax. Step and jump. Relax. Step and jump. Try again.
Shuang Zu Tiao.
Double jumping, actually, it goes very far until very close. So you can see what we train. The first one is hopping, is a shorter distance. The second one, we touch and jump a little bit further. But now it's double jump. You chase your enemy very far distance. For example, Mike is very, very far away. Okay? For long distance from here, for example, so far away, it cannot hop, it cannot touch, jump. It's not that easy. But double jump would be easy. So usually you go double jump right away. You can use it for kicking or for hand punching. So for example, I want to kick him right away. You can see from here, boom, the legs go in already. So you can go jump forward. Of course, if someone chases you like that, you have to really jump back like that to get out. And also you jump high sideways. So this one is far distance. This one, long fist, they use a lot. But White Quan seldom using it. For next jumping, of course, you already know probably is sideways jumping. Is to keep away from the enemy going forward. But this one also far distance. For example, he's there. So when I jump, actually I jump this way. So it's so easy. You can see this leg move right away. The other one leg jump up right away, move. So in this on this direction, okay. All right. So this leg again, I can go this leg and go to this side. So it's actually you jump sideways. It's very simple. You can see. All right. Thank you.
Tui Fa. Ti Tui.
Yeah, the first kick is called toe kick. Toe kick is aiming for the going area. But actually, when you train kick high. So in this case, you can stretch the muscle and train the speed. So you can kick high with good speed. You can kick low with a higher speed and also with more power. So this one usually for toe kick is for this one. Right away is aiming this one. Very seldom they aim higher than the chin here because this part doesn't make sense, especially when you kick higher than that, going exposed. So right away, it's actually a kick here. But when you practice, actually, you try to kick aiming for the chin. That's only for training reason. Okay? Now, next one, you can see the toe.
蹬腿
Okay, the second kick is heel kick. That's mean you use the bottom of your heel to kick opponents. So the target you're aiming, the first one you're aiming is really the knee area. The second one, of course, you can kick going. The highest for this kick you go, actually go to solar plexus area. Like this, then you can kick this area. All right, but this kick is very powerful. It's dangerous. So when you try to use it, be careful, especially on kick people's groin. Okay, thank you.
溜腿
Next one called rainbow kick. Chinese called 溜腿. 溜腿 is actually keep the leg straight. This kind of kicking is very hard to block it. The area they kick, of course, always aiming for groin, like this kind of groin, sometimes the kneecap. So usually, for the example, this one, they go straight up. It's very hard for your enemy to block it, especially if his hand got plucked up by you. It's very hard for him to get away from this one. So this 溜腿, again, the training purpose, they always go all the way to the top for the stretching and for the speed, for the muscle conditioning. But actually, in the fight, you don't kick that high. Okay, now let's see that. Thank you.
外摆
Next one, external sweep. Actually, you swing your leg up to the front and coming down. Usually this one is against people who have a weapon, to unarm the weapon, because the leg usually kick this one so easily. When the leg going up, then that's why you get it out. Use this one to kick the upper body is not practical, because the first one you kick it, you lose your stability, you lose your balance. But they do use this kind of kick for the lower leg, for this part area. So this kind of sweep. So every time you go here, called external sweep from outside to inside. Okay, now next one you can see that. Again, the practice, go up, go as high as you can for conditioning purpose. Thank you.
Nei bai.
Next one is internal sweep. It's just the opposite from the last one called external sweep. External sweep, if your enemies have a weapons, you got from this side to this side. Internal sweep actually is from this side to this side. So for example, this one become this way. But this one also can use it for attack. For example, this leg, sweep it, or a lot of time you got it, you can sweep to the bottom of the body. Okay, so this kind of sweep, main thing is really against a weapon. For example, you have a sword. When I try to block the sword, right away this leg, kick the sword away. Then this hand slide the throat at the same time. Okay, now next time you can see called internal sweep. That one try to kick high for training purpose.
Pai tui.
The next one is called slap kick. Slap kick actually is a try to train synchronization of the hands and the leg. For example, this is the enemy. This hand try to get his attention, actually this leg kick the groin. So because of the reason when you practice, it become this one and touch the toe at the same time. But in reality, actually this hand go to the face, this one actually kick the groin area only. Yeah. So every time you try to kick only, is the enemy easy to block it. But when you try to get his attention on the face, usually you get a very good successful rate. Okay, next one you're going to see this training. Of course, they try to kick high. The same thing, same purpose for training conditioning. Okay.
平切腿，
Straight side cut usually kick around this area. For example, like a punch, yeah, this block right away, you can see this rib area. The first one you protect yourself, you kick this way. So this is a side cut. Of course, this side cut have a low side cut. Later we're going to talk about that. But now it's a straight side cut. So when you do it, actually the leg move in, and the right away, you kick it. At the same time, you can see my hands over here is just to protect the groin area. Every time you kick that high, your groin exposed. So will provide your enemy have a chance to kick your groin. It's because the reason the hand always protect yourself. So from get here, you can see the leg in, and you kick in, kick forward. So this is a side cut, but it's straight forward. Okay, thank you.
侧切腿，
All right, next one is a side cut. Earlier it's called straight side cut because the body almost face forward. But this one actually body face sideways. For example, like you punch it, right away you can see the body this way. So this one will give this kind of kick. So before you kick, you have to turn a lot. So when you turn a lot, for example, you punch in, you turn, that's why you can kick this way. Instead of just go here and then kick it. Okay. So this one, eventually you can see this, and you kick it this way. At the same time, the hand, you block it. Right away, you turn, you kick it, and you turn, and you kick it. Okay, now try this one.
侧踢腿，
Okay. Next one is a side toe kick. The side toe kick is different from forward toe kick. Usually forward toe kick, if someone punch you, yeah, you go straight forward. This is called straight forward. Side toe kick, actually, it going this way, it going this way kick. So usually this one, I think, is in the other style called roundhouse. So eventually you can see this right away, it go to this side kick. So when you kick it, eventually, when you go body here, and go this kind of kick sideways. So practice and see if you can get this right. Okay, thank you.
侧蹬腿，
Yeah, earlier we have a side cut straight kick, and then we have a side cut kick. But now you can see this one is side heel kick. It's the same concept when you punch in. You go here. Earlier we call side cut. This is a side cut. Side cut usually is just sharper. When the sharper is easy go between the ribs. But now you don't want to go to the ribs. You want to go to the rib itself. You don't want to go to the gap of the ribs. So that's why when you come in, you can see I use the bottom of the feet go in. So this use a heel to kick it. So this one is very powerful, much more powerful than side cut. Side cut have a good speed, but with the heel kick, it's more power. So it's very quickly come in right away. This, so you can see the power is go this way. Okay. So again, when you practice, become this way. You block it, then boom, use the bottom of your feet. You kick it out and pull back. Okay. The same thing this side, and you kick it. So this one, sometimes we practice 2 circles, but eventually, actually 1 circle is good too. All right, you can practice either way.
下切腿，
Next one is low cut. When you say low cut, it's different from horizontal cut. When you go to horizontal cut, you're aiming for the lower ribs area. When we go to low cut, usually aiming for the knee area. So the angle is different. So the way you set up is also different. So that's why people like to classify it as into one kick, but it's not one kick because the angle is different, the stability is different, the mentality is also different. Okay? For example, you come in, right away, this turn, right away, this is a side cut. So quick. Instead, you have to move up your leg and you kick it. Because this one, you cannot kick this way. There's no good kick. You have to lift up to bend it, then you can snap out. But the side cut, low cut, you don't have to. When I turn, right away, it's there already. You can see how fast it is. So because of the reason when you turn the side cut kick, you go here, boom, you kick it. Here, you turn, you kick it very quickly. Go straight, side cut. So remember, the toe turn in. Use this part to kick. This one, easy to break it if you get it right. Okay, now see the low cut.
下扫腿，
Lower sweep. This one used for short range, especially white crane like to use it. Or a lot of other southern style like to use this one. The sweep actually use the bottom of your feet to sweep the opponent's the root. For example, his right leg forward. Right leg forward, you like to use this leg and sweep it. It's very easy to sweep it and then remove his stability. So you can see the bottom here, don't worry. The bottom here. So the angle is this angle. Don't go that angle, it's got this angle because the leg, this one split, this one split. Okay, so when you do the sweep, actually here, then you sweep it, then you sweep it. Don't get too high, usually it's about only 1 inch above the floor. Yeah, this one you kick it, the body, actually the foot go this way, and they go this way. So you go quick, you can see how our hip turns. The hip turn. So this one is very powerful. You can take people down very quickly. Good one.
Chai Tui.
Step-on kick also very fast and also use the Shaolin style. Okay, the Shaolin style when they use it, you step on. That's mean you use the bottom of your feet. You step on something. Okay, for example, use right leg forward, right way. You can see this is a step in instead of a cut now. This is a step in, very quickly, boom, you step. Of course, you can use this leg step in. It's a different angle, so you can still step in forward. So this one usually, if this attention get your enemy's attention, the leg you kick it right away. So this one, if your right leg forward, you can use this part. Your left leg, your right leg forward, you use this leg to kick, you can go this one. This is called Chai Tui. Yeah. All right. So when you go here, you can see you lift up, then boom, you step out. Don't get too high.
Chai Tui.
The stamp kick is different. Chai Tui is different from Chai Tui. Okay, Chai Tui is more powerful. So exactly if this enemy is coming, the right leg forward. Step kick is go straight forward. This Chai Tui is not. It's this way, then this way out. So it's so powerful. It's very easy to break it. This one, then go to the bottom, then boom, go this way. So eventually when you do it turn, then this way, it go this way, out. So you can see my body's angle. So from here, you kick it. Here, then you kick it. So you can see the body, the angle is this angle. Lỗ, knee. Lỗ.
Chao Tui.
All right, next one, hook kick. It's commonly used by all the styles. Whatever you have the possibility to hook opponent's leg, and then you do it. For example, I can fake it. When I fake it, the leg already hook it. So you can see how I hook it is usually you have to push your toe up to protect these tendons. If you don't push your toe up, this cavity exposed. This cavity exposed can easily injure yourself. Once you lock it up like that, then you protect your tendons there and protect your cavity. So because this reason, not only this one give you more power and also give you better angle. When you kick, don't kick that direction, actually this direction. When you go to this direction, his body easy to get down. You kick that direction, it's not easy. Okay, so because of this reason, they become this kind of strike. Okay, so this kind of strike. But while you watch it carefully, it's actually this, then this, then become this down. Okay, but now when you try to train kick now, actually I prefer you go this one only until you have this kind of power get out first. Yeah, this, then this. You can see the leg. Actually, I push him down this way. Okay, thank you. Now you have to go up, all the way up. You go here, up, all the way. You have to have a target.
Sao Tang Tui.
Next one, floor sweep kick. This is special in one of the style called Di Tang. Di Tang is called ground fighting style in China. It's very well known. It's special attacking the lower section of your body. So for example, if a mic is the right leg forward, when you fake you, this leg move in, this leg sweep it already from the leg. So it becomes the floor sweep. So you get down here, and then this leg, boom, go back sweep. I'm too old to do that. So that's student demonstrated. Thank you.
Hou Cai Tui.
When you spread kick, it means the both leg spread separated. This one is against, if this leg forward, if it happen now, for example, when I go here, I want to take him down. This is the way you take him down. Or even if I can move this side, right away you can see this leg moving down. So this is a split kick. It's very important for this kind of twisting, especially for wrestling. They use a lot. Especially anytime you find out people try to hook your leg, right when they step in, boom, you split before they kick you. So they become this kind of twisting, boom, this kind of twisting, this kind of twisting. All right, you have to have this. Without this, it would be dangerous to against some of the low kicks. All right, now we'll see.
膝顶
Next one is the knee press. Knee press usually in a tangling situation. For example, this is an enemy. If somehow I grab him right away, this knee go in. This is called knee press. So knee press, one is this way, go in to hit the groin or liver, or sometimes go to the chin. When you go to the chin, we go here, this become, you jump and kick. Okay, so there are two ways you do it. One is this way, then this way. The other one, you jump, go this way. So from here you can see this, or you jump, then go this way.
"前足顶
Forward toe press. If this enemy, the first target actually the knee, the shin. This one, you can see how I push my toe upwards. So I use this area to kick, and at the same time I press it. This one, also liver. So usually this one you can kick few spots, your shin or knee. Sometimes I kick this cavity well. This cavity, you don't need too much power, or kick the liver area. So this one. So when you practice, again, a lot of time, that's why I say, a lot of time this one grab it, then that's go in this way. So it become this, or it can go this and this. You can go as high as you can. Like a Sanlu Pao, they use that. And a lot of low kick, they use that. So you can combine them. You can kick low, you can kick high. Put the imagination, the enemy either here or here. So you have two targets.
侧足顶
Yeah, side press kick is the same thing. You use this area to kick, but it's not this way. Once you go this, you kick the heel. You have to go this way, so this one extended. So this one actually is sharper than this one, especially for some of the cavities, and for the shin, for kneecap. Okay, now, for the side, if you look at the opponent on this side, that's exactly the first you kick is this way. See the side cut? When you go to side, you kick here, you kick this cavity. If this cavity kick, it's collapse. Okay, so exactly here, see the leg, it go this way. Go this way. The second one, you go to this cavity. This is very painful. Then third one, of course, groin. The fourth one, actually, your solar plexus area. So you can see this one a little bit sideways. It's not like forward. The forward is very strict. You have to push your toe this way in order to get a right angle. You go here, it's not the same. That's the angle. Here, this angle. But now go to the side, you can bend slightly more, but you have to push this back because this area you kick. Okay, that's become side press kick. In white crane, we train all these kind of kicks. What we do, we pick up trees. We pick up a tree, the first one you wrap it with a cloth. So it's about that thick. So we kick it, you don't hurt yourself. Then after you kick for a while, probably every 2 months, you take one layer out, take one layer out. After 2 years later, you find you can kick without the cross. Then you can kick with all the powers. Some of my classmates, they kick 2 years later, there's no skin. All the tree skin just kick it off. And one time, actually, we are kicking. My master comes to pick up a new trees. There's skin there. He doesn't even try. He just go there, boom, the whole piece of skin come off. You think you get kicked by that kind of power, you get trouble. Okay, so
shoes, right? Bare feet.
not bare feet, because he's a farmer. He doesn't wear shoes too often.
Good.
八步赶蝉，
Okay. Yeah, this one belongs to long fist, and the southern style, they don't use this one. Okay, tremendous, they use a lot. And the ground fight, they also use that, called 8 steps to chase cicadas. Okay, so when you do is actually is for when the enemy is very far away. You jump up, the leg go this way, and then going down straight to the knee. So it's very quick and very fast. So you're going up here, then punk, you're going this one. The whole body going down. So he go back, I chase him again, especially against here or against these two areas.
"马后腿，撩阴腿。
Next one, called 马后腿 horse kick, or it called 撩阴腿. 撩阴 does mean scoop, going kick. This one is very fast. The kick is very dangerous. So when you practice, you can practice, but don't use it because it's very hard to block it. So you look at this enemy. Actually, when I turn this side, you see the leg, I go straight up. This kind of kicking from the bottom up is very hard to block it. So but you have to choose the right angle. Okay, so because of this reason, then it becomes this kind of, this, then this way. All right, especially against this angle, this empty door. Okay.
跳踢腿，跳拍腿。
Remember earlier, we have a jump, the jumping training. But now, use the jumping for kicking. For example, if Mike is far away, I want to chase him. So what you do, I go forward and boom, I kick him. When I kick him, this leg go to the groin, actually hand go to the face. So in this case, what he pay attention? He pay attention to my hands. At the same time, actually I'm kicking his groin. So you can jump and touch it. You can jump without touching the hands. 跳拍腿.
Okay.
跳蹬腿，
Yeah. Next one is a jump heel kick. It's the same concept. You chase your enemy, jump high, and boom, you kick him. You aim into the solar plexus, aim into the dantian, or aim into the groin area. All right? Exactly the same concept. You chase, boom, you kick it. But this time you use the heel. Yeah, in this kick, sometimes you can fake. When you jump, the first kick, you can be faking. On the second kick, it can be real. So when you go here, enemy pay attention to here. Eventually, the second kick go in. So this one can be fake, or this one can be real. This one can be real. You can see how I kick the knee at the same time. I kick the solar plexus area.
Mm. 跳内摆，
As we explained before, the internal sweep, one main purpose is to remove the enemy's weapon. How about if the enemies, they use long weapon, the staff or spear? He cannot just kick by this way. He has to get in. So let's become exactly like a jump internal kick. For example, it's a right-handed spear. Now, once you block it, then you have to jump in because it's too far away. So you have to jump in. That's why you sweep it and get away. So let's become jump, sweep, kick. A lot of people say, use this one to kick the face. Tell the truth, it's not that practical. Because when you go here, actually your body exposed. You don't want to get too close to your opponents. But most important, go to the hands. Especially in the battle, once you can unarm your enemy, eventually you already kill him half already. Okay, next one you can see the internal jump kick. Thank you.
跳侧切腿。
Jump side kick is the same as a jump toe kick or heel kick. The only difference is that this one go turn to the sideway. For example, again, he's far away, or he has a weapons. When I get up, then right away you can see I go to side cut, I go to this way. So eventually, I jump and then kick this way. Okay. So usually aiming to solar plexus or to the side of the ribs. Okay. Thank you.
马后蹬腿。
Okay, this one is a horseback kick, like imitate like a horse, but eventually it's against people from behind you. If you see someone behind you, maybe going to attack the top, you going down, touch your ground, and kick backwards, kick on him. For example, if this is a big guy, then I see him come in, right away touch down and kick it up. Usually kick up, you can kick the groin, or kick the head, or kick to the solar plexus. Okay.
旋子。
When 旋子, when people call butterfly kicks, actually is the wrong translations. 旋子 that means you spin. You spin, it doesn't mean for kicking, because this one is not really trying to use to kick the enemies. For that kind of kick, you can. When you kick your enemy, you can break your leg too. So, but in the movie, they like to show it because it's beautiful. But actually, butterfly kick, we call 旋子, actually is against ground fighting. When someone is trying to sweep your leg, that's why you flip over him and go to the other side. It's called 旋子. So it's a defensive. It's not offensive. And people think he can kick for that kick. No, he can't. Okay, so when you look at the kicking now, you can see it's spin, it's beautiful, it's good training for body's rotation, and it's very easy to escape the ground attack and get away from enemy. So, I cannot show you anything. Sorry. Thank you.
内旋风腿，
Internal tornado, of course, you spin. It's against long range. If it is an enemy, for example, the hands are open. So what you do, you step in this side, you kick that side. So actually the leg all the way up here and bang this way. So a lot of people don't understand. If you kick it, you don't kick here the highest. Actually the highest spot is here. So that's why power is this way down. Not only that, when you kick it, this bottom of your feet, it cannot go here. You go here, you break his neck, you break your leg. So usually you can see all the kick is only this part. It's not the back side. So it has to be accurate, otherwise you break your leg easily. So you kick here, you can see the face. You go boom this way. Instead of kick here, it's strong because that's very powerful. This kick is very powerful. So usually for this one, you come in, boom, I go this side, I kick this side.
外旋风腿，
Earlier we talked about internal tornado kick. We step here, we kick here. But actually for external tornado kick, use this side to kick instead of use this side to kick now. So what you do, you jump here and you decide to kick this way. So it's not straight in. Straight in is dangerous. You go here, kick. Again, you have to sweep all this way. Cannot go to this area. You can break your leg easily. Okay? Now, there's a student do that.
跳后蹬腿，
Next one is the jump and heel kick. A jump, heel kick, while at the same time the body turn. So for example, this is the enemy. So what you do is very simple. Once you go this jump, you think you jump, actually you kick this leg. So when you jump, at the same time the leg kick it backwards. So when you kick it, it should be this way and the body look backwards. Pull back, your leg has to pull back.
"双脚蹬，
Okay. Next kick is actually it's not really a kick, it's a training. It's training for body's this flexibility. So what you do, you jump on both legs, kick forward, at the same time body bow forward and touch your toes. Yeah. So this is only for training purpose. Some people say this is for showing off. It's true, because not too many people can do that. Okay, we'll see how many students can do this one.
G 感
Chinese martial arts always concern the most important thing is called the sense of distance. Because when you fight, your safety is very important. The distance you get it right, you can keep yourself safe, at the same time keep your enemy in dangerous position. So that's the reason called the sense of distance. For example, Southern style specialize in the hands fighting. So they like to keep a short range. But the long fist style specialize in a long range fighting. They like to keep a long distance. So that becomes very important part of the factor of winning. If you know how to keep the right distance, you can express your most expertise of the technique. So because the reason they become sense of distance. So sense of distance, you have to have this concept and this mind by through the training, by feeling. Because this one you cannot look and then move it. For example, if I face Mike, see, I move forward, he should have the sense right away. If you don't have the sense, my hand already reach him. So once I move, he already moved backwards, yeah. So he moved forward right away, I can see right away, I keep a good distance. So from here, once you get used to it, then you can set up the strategies. For example, you can see, if you step forward, I can set up a strategy. I can go half step instead of a whole step. If you get a whole step, now I cannot get him, he cannot get me. That means both sides, you never get each other. Once you have a sense of distance, then you come in, you can see I step back half step. On a half step, he cannot get me, but at the same time, my leg can get him. So allow me to kick him. So the first step is set up, this is a sense of distance. Then after that, set up the angling. Okay, so that's why we're going to introduce only 3 strategic movements for this sense of distance and angling.
前后距感
Okay, now move back.
侧距感
Yeah, next one again, the sense of angling and sense of distance on the sideway. Okay, it's very important because if, for example, this is the enemy. This we call empty door. All the time you want to angle this one, but you don't want to far away, you don't want to get close. So in this case, you can execute your technique efficiently, effectively. That's because simply you can reach him and he cannot reach you. Because this is an empty door, there are many places for me to attack the face and the groin, especially. So because of the reason, then they become this kind of practice. In white coin, we practice a lot for this one for short range. We try to touch each other's forehead. Because you cannot really punch, because sometimes really punch, you get trouble. You cannot poke the eyes either. So we touch here, especially when we train before, go back to 40 years ago when we trained. There's no protections, especially everybody's so poor. There's no protection on the face, there's no protection on the body. So you have to watch carefully. So because of the reason, he tried to touch my forehead, I try to touch his forehead. So become this kind of training. He tried to touch me, boom, then I go in. So the same thing, when I try to touch him, he tried to open it, and try to change the angle to touch me. Yes, then right away, you can see. Yeah, so the distance too far is not good, but you should be able to, he come in, you should be able to get out and go in. Yeah, that right away, you can, yeah. So this is some kind of training, become basic drill for circling. Okay, now we're going to ask the student to demonstrate it by circling two first, and they see the other two and see how they can do it. Yeah, this you have to keep training until the eyes do not blink. Have that sense. If someone approach your face, you can block it, go to angle, and go in. Okay, thank you. Left hand repel, right hand touch the forehead.
"侧跳踢巨杆，
That'll be the last one for this tape. What I try to do is sense of angling and sense of distance. By this time, you are not trying to reach the range of using the hands. You should reach the range of it by using kicking the leg. Of course, it's dangerous. You try to kick the groin area. So usually before we practice, the hand always protect here. So you kick each other's leg. So in this case, you know. Okay. For example, like this. So I will jump this side, I kick his groin. He will jump this side, kick my groin. So same time, the hand, you protect yourself. Okay, then kick. Yeah, this way, this way, then this way. So have to watch the distance. So in this case, you know how to protect yourself. Okay, now let the student perform it. But all these are basic drill, basic training. Even they are basic, you can see a lot of students even practice with me for 10 years already. You can see a lot of things still need to be improved. The most important, this basic is the foundation. All this basic training is foundation for all martial arts. And you have to practice all the time. In China, people always ask, when you practice, how much time you spend in this kind of fundamental training? Tell the truth, you spend about half of the training. If you train 2 hours, probably 1 hour all in this basic training. It's almost like a piano, you play piano. Before you really touch the real music, a lot of basic drill, you have to keep practicing, practice. The more you practice this basic drill, the better you can perform. The same thing. The better for this basic training, the better the technique can execute effectively. Okay, so I urge those people who are interested in the training, keep practice for this basic.